going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool shit almost every single day. And today is no exception. In this package we have a mask, who would have guessed? And it's a Slipknot mask. I know, another big shocker. So I found this mask in a Facebook group, can't remember which one. It was either one of the Slipknot Mask and Jumpsuits groups, or the House of Masks Hangout, and I had to jump on it because this is the best price that I've seen on one in a very long time. And I also needed one of these for my Sid Wilson set due to the fact that the mask that I had for that Sid Wilson set is now with my busts. Can't just leave them out of one set because they're in another. I'd like to have doubles for anything that could be in multiple sets. So I saw this for 85 bucks, scooped it up real quick, bought this from a fella named Dustin Clark, and he shipped it when he said he would, and it took 2 or 3 days, and now we have it. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox it. And after we take this out of the package, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys an explanation for a very common misconception that we have with this mask. So we'll go ahead and take it out, show it off, and then I've got some explaining to do.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hey there, AJ from the future, and I just sat down to edit this and realized that I've actually already shot a video about this exact subject, but that was like 9 or 10 years ago, so I'm still going to upload this one and mention all the stuff that I was going to mention about this gas mask and how people get confused, because my videos clearly get a lot more views than they used to, so I feel like this is still going to be spreading the knowledge to a lot of people that don't know that. So, if you guys know the video that I'm talking about, please don't comment that I've already done that, because I know, I'm just trying to help, okay? Thanks. So in this package, we have a nice, see-through bump nose gas mask, and this is most commonly known as the mask that Sid wore during the Tattoo the Earth era, and also for a little bit during Iowa. Hands down my favorite gas mask that he ever wore. It just looks fucking rad. Not only did he wear this for the coolest era in Self-Titled, which is the Tattoo the Earth era, he also wore it for Iowa, so it's a double era mask. I don't know if that makes any sense to you guys, but each album cycle is referred to as an era, and then there's little sub-eras inside of those eras. Era. Cringe. So yes, he wore this for Tattoo the Earth, which is my all-time favorite Slipknot shtick. Time period, era, whatever you want to call it. But he also wore it during Iowa. So there's an Iowa promotion shot where he's got on white face paint underneath. Speaking of the face paint, he also started wearing this right around the time when he started experimenting with face paint. So he went from always just wearing black underneath his masks to red, yellow, white, all kinds of different stuff, and it was right around the time when he switched to using this mainly. He also wore a BCD from time to time during the late Self-Titled era with different face paints underneath, but this mask is the one that sticks out to me mostly, and they are not super easy to find. And I know that a lot of people are probably thinking, I see C3s all the time on eBay for like 30 bucks. Probably not seeing the right variant. There are 2 different types of C3s, and Sid did wear both of them, but one of them he wore a lot more often, this one, and one of them is a lot rarer, this one. So here are both of the versions together, and as you can see, there is a big difference in the nose area. This is what we refer to as the triangle nose C3, and it is a lot more common. In this style, we refer to as the bump nose C3. Now, I have no idea why these are so much more popular. Clearly, they made more of the style, but I have no idea why. And I also have no idea why Sid didn't wear this version more often. In fact, there's only one photo shoot that I can think of where he's wearing this. A lot of you guys probably know the photo shoot that I'm talking about, but Slipknot are in snow for some reason, and everybody's jumping up in the air. There's also individual headshots of each member, and you can clearly see that Sid is wearing this one. So I figured when I got this today that I could just go ahead and clear up any confusion that any new collectors, or even old collectors that just haven't noticed the difference, may have. Triangle nose, very common. Bump nose, very rare. And it didn't used to be that way. You used to be able to find these pretty often. But over the years, with more and more people starting to collect, they seem to have disappeared and just become another rare Slipknot mask. Now, when it comes to the triangle nose that Sid wore, I'm not sure if it was restrapped or not. If it was, we can't tell because those photos don't actually show enough, but I would guess that he probably didn't have it restrapped. He didn't wear it that often, so there's not really a point in sending it off to somebody that does leather work to have them do the strapping. No, Slipknot did not do their own masks. I know that's a really common misconception, but in all actuality, I think Sean was the only one that ever really messed with them. Other than that, around the Self-Titled era, they were done up by an artist named Viking. But the bump nose, on the other hand, was definitely restrapped, and it has probably the coolest strapping that I've seen on any of Sid's masks. I can't explain why, but I really like the look that this mask has with those straps all folded to the front. It just looks super tight on Sid's head, and I don't know, there's just something about it. I really enjoy the way that that mask looks on Sid. And aside from the strapping, clearly he busted out these lenses like he did with most of his masks and removed this front filter piece. Obviously mine is not restrapped, and I will be sending it off very soon to have it restrapped because this is one that I've been missing missing from my collection since I added the copy that I had to my bus set. So stay tuned for that. Whenever I get it back, I will be doing a video on it. I'm trying to get my buddy Ian Moon, who is in Of the Sick and who has done multiple gas mask strappings for me in the past, to do this one. He said he's just waiting for his leather supplier to come through with the size that he's going to need. So yeah, hopefully that happens soon. And I think that's just about it for this video. As always, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some nice up-close shots of this mask, and that will be that. So I hope that you guys have enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. Say no to drugs and alcohol, and until next time, we will see you later.
I hate aging good. 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 Yeah, I love I hate aging good. You need a fucking mask on. I hate aging good, so wanna ask for. It's me fucking popping wheelies, driving like the NASCAR. Mask on, mask on, mask on, mask on. You might see him off in traffic, he be moving around. I hate AJ good,